Hey y'all, welcome back to Gypsy Rose Yoga and Wellness. Today we're going to be going over the anatomy of Baddah Konasana, also known as bound ankle pose, butterfly, and throne pose. So as I mentioned before, these next 7 pose tutorials are going to be made in extension to our chakra series, because we're going to be going over some of the energetic benefits as well as the physical in regards to the correlating chakra. So some of the physical benefits associated with practicing bound ankle pose are strengthening of the inner thighs, the groin, and the knees. It also helps to prepare the hips for other meditative poses that require a little bit more flexibility. It also helps to soothe menstrual discomfort along with digestive complaints and urinary tract issues. Energetically, practicing Baddah Konasana, it is a great pose for the sacral chakra as well as the root chakra, because it is a great combination of yin and yang energy, balance and activation. So if you're looking for a great pose to help support and activate the sacral chakra, then keep watching, because we're going to go a lot deeper in just a moment. So you don't need any kind of props today. You can go ahead and get comfortable, and I'll meet you back on your mat in a moment. Or staff pose. Bringing both feet straight out in front of you, coming parallel with the long edge of the mat. Now it doesn't really matter which side you begin with, but we're going to go ahead and begin with the right foot first. So bending at the knee, drawing your right foot inwards towards the midline, and then you're going to do the same thing on the other side, bringing the soles of the feet together. Okay, now once you're centered and comfortable, what you're going to do next is bring your hands back behind you, bringing them in towards the body as close as possible with your fingertips pointing away from the body. Next, you're going to push into the palms of your hand, rolling the shoulders back and opening up through the chest. Now watch as your knees automatically come down just a little bit farther as you do this. Ideally, we want our knees to rest comfortably on the mat for this to be a sustainable meditation seat, but regardless, practicing this pose daily helps us to prepare the hip flexors and the abdominal organs, because we're using them to remain in balance. Keeping that length in the spine and finding that deep stretch in the inner thigh area, you're welcome to bring your hands back out around in front of you, wrapping them around the soles of your feet, and you're going to hold here for about 5 to 10 breaths. So the sacral chakra is responsible for our emotional stability in the body and the mind. It's also the center of our creativity, our connection, and our sensuality. So an imbalance in the sacral chakra comes with blocked emotion and energy. When those energies and emotions are blocked and stored in the body, it affects the functioning of our glands and our organs, leading to things such as depression, stress, and even insomnia. So practicing this pose allows us to clear and stabilize the yin aspect, while also energizing and activating the yang aspect by engaging the abdominal organs and relaxing into the pose. Hence, this is a great pose to practice in the mornings, because it allows us to awaken the mind and to energize the body for the day. So when you're done with your 5 to 10 breaths and you're ready to come out of the pose, you're just going to bring your knees back up in towards the midline and go ahead and move on to your next stretch. So that's going to be it for this week's video, guys, and I will see you again next time.